Day 66 of 281. Hello, my name is Joey. I'm currently a senior in high school, and I have 281 days before I graduate. And I want to pursue content creation, my love and drive for fitness, inspiring people, and changing fucking lives. 66 days into this series has been unbelievable. I can't believe that on day one, I've still gone 66 days, bro. It's just like so cool, guys, to see the progress, right? We sort of take that for granted. Today, I want to talk to you guys about progress and how we can easily get distracted by how far we came, or the progress doesn't seem to be growing, this and that. There's a lot of factors to determine our happiness in this life. And one thing that I'm really trying to learn from myself and build on myself is that life is a marathon and not a sprint. And when I started these 281 day series, when I started recording on the first day of school until I graduate, I told myself there's going to be periods where we are not going to be growing as fast as other days, and we're not going to have the greatest lifts or the greatest times and this and that. And on day one, I told myself that, but I really didn't think that much through until actually going to it. What I find really interesting is if I'm sort of writing myself a diary, a diary for senior year, man. Like, I could look back on any fucking day I want and be like, dude, Joey was here on the gym on Friday night at 8 p.m. Man, let's hear what he has to talk about. It's really, really cool to look back on this shit. And if I were to click on any video, there's going to be days where I'm super excited, super laid back, so excited to hit a new gym PR, or a leg day, or maybe a rest day. Today is a rest day, by the way. We're in the gym to sauna, stretch, and recover. So it's not going to be that great of a day, right? It's going to be in and out, do some of the busy work, if you like to call it, right? It's not that exciting. You're just putting on the headphones, stretching out for 30 minutes, sauna for 15, and then walk out. No pump, not crazy fucking heavy weight. It's just in and out. And then, 2 days ago, I hit a brand new bench PR, and that feeling was immaculate, bro. I could still feel that shit. It was the coolest thing ever. And that's one thing I want to talk to you guys about, is because I don't know you, but I sort of hope you're learning me as these days go on. But I could tell you that we're each going on in our little journey. We each have a journey that we want to pursue something, we want to earn something, we want to build ourselves, whatever the case may be. I just want to remind you is that you're going to go through periods of droughts, you're going to go through periods of famine, you're going to go through periods of surplus, you're going to go through periods of fireworks and this and that, and all those different analogies determine something, right? I believe it was day 64, 63. I have to look back and memorize this in my head, right? But when we hit the brand new bench PR, that was a fucking firework, man. Holy shit. That was probably the greatest day on the series, because it was a day where I lifted so much weight that I never thought I could do. Never, ever, ever did I thought I could lift 165 pounds on bench. And, I have this goal now that I've envisioned for myself to hit 225 when I graduate high school, which if I do that, bro, I don't even know how I'm going to feel. But, at the day after that, it was a back day. And then today is a rest day. So it's, again, life is like a stock market, guys. You're going to go through ups, you're going to go through downs, you're going to go through crashes. You're going to go through crashes and then pick all the way back up. And then you're going to go through times where it's a crazy bull market and then fall back down. Life is all about that shit. And it's about embracing every single day, learning something from every single day, and wanting to improve every single day. But there's one thing you have to remember, and I'm very, very big on believing this, is that every single day you add a brick onto the pyramid. That's something I've said early on these 281 days, right? Because where I started is not where I currently am, but where I want to be in my life. You see, the pyramids, and I like to talk about this if I'm talking about progress or anything, but the pyramids were not built in a year, in 5 years, or in 10 years. They were built decades or even centuries, however long the pyramids were built. But every single day the brick was added on to make them look bigger and leave them a bigger legacy. And if you really think about it, guys, every single day that went by when the pyramids were getting built, you do a day-to-day change, nothing looks to be different. You go a week-to-week change, okay, I could see that brick added there, or a month-to-month change, okay, a few bricks laid there. But if you really take that broad view, you could totally see that pyramid getting built. And that is our lives, and that's why it's so important that today it might not look like anything. I'm not building muscle, I'm not going to lift weights, I'm now going crazy. Today's a recovery day. It's a day to relax the muscle, to give myself that satisfaction. And you won't see that. But that is what building the pyramid is about. It's about putting in the hidden work, the long days, the days where you don't feel like shit, and you just add that brick by brick by brick by brick, and then you take that broad view and you're like, damn, I built that shit. And, man, I'm not saying this to sound kind of crazy, but I am saying this to sound kind of crazy. I do strongly believe that this series that I am documenting is going to be the coolest thing I probably will ever do in my life, because I'm documenting the first day of high school to the day I graduate. Let me rephrase that. Not the first day of high school, the first day of senior year till I graduate. So my whole senior year, I'm documenting with my messages, my days, my motivations, and my love for bodybuilding, and, to see myself, bro, to be so fucking cool. I have no idea what God has planned for tomorrow. Nor do I have what he's planned for next month, or 3 months from now, or 5 months from now, or even the day I graduate. I have no idea where I want to be. And that's the coolest thing, because you're in God's hands. That's going to be it, guys, for this message. I do want to do a sauna pump, so I will roll that shortly. But just remember to enjoy every fucking day.